everyone, I'm Sophia with Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Saint. God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. I feel like I've been hearing this saying a lot. Not sure if it's a sign, but nevertheless, it fully applies to today's saint, whom we all know because of the feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe that we'll actually celebrate in a few days as well. Catholicism was born in 1474 in Mexico and was soon brought to live with his pagan uncle following the death of his father. The little boy showed signs of devout faith at an early age, but not for the Aztec beliefs. When a group of Franciscans made their way to his hometown, Catholicism and his wife Maria Lucia both quickly converted to Christianity, and he took on the baptized name Juan Diego. They were the first of many to be baptized in the region. On December 9th in 1531, the humble convert and recent widower was running late to Mass in celebration of the original feast day of the Immaculate Conception. Along the way, he crossed paths with a beautiful young woman who introduced herself as the mother of the true God. What perfect timing! She had one request for the simple man, to have a chapel built in her honor on Tepeyac Hill, where a former pagan temple resided. At first, the bishop didn't believe what Juan Diego requested of him, saying that he needed time to think on this matter. Starting to believe the Virgin Mother had chosen a nobody for her request, she appeared to him yet again with the same request. Juan went straight to Tepeyac Hill, where he relayed the bishop's demand for proof this time. The Blessed Mother asked him to meet her again the next day so that she could present to him a sign to take to the bishop. Unfortunately, the next day, Juan's uncle fell gravely ill, and instead of meeting with Our Lady, he set out in search of a priest for his uncle. The next day, Juan crossed paths with Mary herself and was at first ashamed for standing up the Mother of God. But she calmly told him to go pick flowers from the hill and present them to the bishop as her sign, and that Juan's uncle would be cured of his illness upon his return. To his surprise, there were countless roses on the hill. In the middle of December, might I add. He carried the roses in his cloak to the bishop, and when he dropped them at the foot of the bishop, the miracle was not just roses in December, but a perfect imprint of Our Lady on his cloak. And as promised, he found his uncle healed when he returned home. To this day, you can still visit Juan Diego's cloak at the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe on top of Tepeyac Hill. He continued to live as a humble hermit on the hill near the enshrined cloak until his death in 1548, exactly 17 years after the first visitation from Our Lady. May we call upon the intercession of this first indigenous saint of the Americas for the same zeal of humble faith and love of our Mother of the true God. Saint Juan Diego, pray for us.
Thank you for tuning in to Awaken the Saint. Awaken the Saint is a 3-minute daily show that unpacks the lives of the saints with practical messages for everyday life. Awaken the Saint is made in partnership by Spoke Street Media and Awaken Catholic.